My husband cheated on me and tried to leave me with nothing, heartbroken. I was about to jump into the river when the baby in my belly suddenly spoke. Mom, do not do it. I have been reborn. In my past life, my scumbag father kicked us out for his mistress and then won an $11 million lottery. I was even more desperate and about to let go when the voice spoke again. I know the winning lottery numbers. We can take them. Please do not die. More importantly, my scumbag father's hidden money is in the bedroom ceiling. Take it first, then divorce him. My legs stopped shaking and I finally calmed down. When I got home, I borrowed a ladder and started tearing open the ceiling. My hands shook as I opened the bag. Golden light flashed before my eyes. It was filled with gold bars. I had never seen so much gold in my life. I rummaged through it and found stacks of US dollars underneath. How much money is this? About $5 million. That scumbag dad secretly siphoned it from the company behind his partner's backs. It was meant as startup money for him and his mistress to enjoy life overseas. In your past life, you jumped into the river and let them get away. They used this money to go abroad, get credentials, and return as famous entrepreneurs, completely forgetting you. Hearing this, my anger exploded. Scott, you bastard. I built everything with you from nothing, and now that you were rich, you cheated on me, hid money from me, and even tried to drive me to death. I took the gold bars out one by one and packed them into the suitcase I had prepared earlier. What if Scott finds out when he gets back? I stared at the dark opening, worried. If he found out, I might not even make it out of this house, let alone get a divorce. Mom, are you silly? Just stuff some old books into the box next to it so it looks full, then put the ceiling panels back. They have not been opened in years. By the time he notices, we will be long gone. I suddenly understood. I grabbed a few of Scott's showpiece books from the top shelf, stuffed them into the black bag, and put it back in the ceiling. Then I carefully secured the panels. I even wiped away the fingerprints on the edges. Then I sat on the floor, my heart pounding. Even jumping into the river had not been this thrilling. Just then, the door opened downstairs. Scott's impatient voice followed. Tara, did that crazy woman come back? I froze. Mom, do not give in. You are the victim now. Act desperate and make him think you have given up. I kicked the suitcase of gold bars deep under the bed, then messed up my hair and sat on the edge. I forced myself to calm down and tears immediately welled up. When Scott pushed the door open, he saw me looking heartbroken. Disgust flashed in his eyes. Still not dead. I thought you had some backbone. He loosened his tie, clearly impatient. Since you are not dead, sign the papers. He tossed a divorce agreement at me. If you leave with nothing, I will pay for the abortion. After all, no one wants a woman with a child when remarrying. Abort it. Even animals were not that cruel. How could he say that? Hatred surged in my heart, but I knew now was not the time to explode. I slowly lifted my head, my eyes hollow. Following my son's advice, I put on the act of a woman completely broken by grief. Scott, after 7 years of marriage, are you really going to be this cruel? My voice was hoarse and trembling. Scott scoffed and lit a cigarette, ignoring my pregnancy. Wivette, we are adults. Do not make this ugly. Barbara is pregnant with a son. I have to give them proper status. You do not even know what you are carrying. If it's a girl, I'd be at a loss. Bastard. The little devil in my belly cursed. Mom, ignore him. That idiot does not know the mistress baby is not his. It's the fitness instructors. I almost laughed out loud. I quickly lowered my head and covered my face, my shoulders shaking to Scott. It looked like I was sobbing. Fine, I will sign. I looked up, tears streaking my face but resolve in my eyes. But I have one condition. Scott frowned and looked at me warily. You want money? Let me tell you, the company has no cash right now. I am deep in debt. I do not want money. I cut in sadly. I just want my clothes and personal things. I want nothing from this house, only to cut all ties with you. Scott was stunned, clearly not expecting me to agree so easily. A flash of joy crossed his eyes before he hid it. Fine, you know what's best for you. Pack your things and leave tonight. We will go to the city hall first thing tomorrow. He turned and left, as if even looking at me was bad luck. As soon as the door closed, I wiped away my tears and pulled the suitcase out from under the bed. I stuffed the suitcase with old clothes and cheap toiletries, then pushed it, ready to leave at once. Scott was on the sofa video, chatting with Barbara, speaking in a tone I had not heard in years. When he saw me, he stood and walked over. Wait, open it. Let me check. Do not take anything you should not.